Yo, it's Andy with TGS Trades, and I'm here with Bernardo, Miranda. And what did you do?
I lost top 16 at Collinsville, the ARG.
And what'd you play?
I played Spellbook. No, I'm just kidding. I played Draco, my guy. So we played two of these cards because this card says draw two with knowledge. What you basically do is you summon him, you draw two, and it just helps with your consistency. You played Masterpiece because he's like basically your win condition. You just summon him, they really can't out him, and then you just win the game. You play more tributes because sometimes you can't tribute two, but you can tribute one, and this just helps you search for the Masterpiece. And he's just good in general. So yeah, you only play this ratio because you don't want to like brick with them, but you do want to see them. And I feel like this is an okay number. This is your out to not Masterpiece. This is your out to Beals and other like problems. Sometimes it doesn't even have to be your out. You can just play this tribute for a card and like just go to town, you know. And then these are your tribute cards. You play 6 of them because there's no way to summon these if you don't have tribute cards. So gotta max out on the tribute cards. People say this is like the heart and soul of the deck. This is what you do to just search, summon, and whatever combo piece you're missing, you just search it and do stuff. But I feel like this is the heart of the deck. This is literally your win condition. I try to see like at least 2 of these per game, and that's how I win so far, you know? I resolve 2 of these per game. This card just helps you see any other card you want. Sometimes your hand sucks, but then you see this card, and then you go into this card, and then you just win. And then there's this card. This card says draw 2, or bathe an ash. Either one is fine. You know, if they would use an ash on this, then you can just resolve this, and then you're good. This is the card that says actually draw 2. What you do is you discard that, or you tribute the blue boy, and then you just draw 2 cards. This helps you search your diagram, and then that helps you play the game. And then this card just draw 2. I like drawing cards because sometimes my hand sucks, sometimes it doesn't. And then these are more tribute pieces. You play these because you need the tribute cards, and these help you tribute. And then these are traps. Yeah, and then this is why I want to draw a lot. I want to draw into like these cards, you know? I played these because I thought I would play a lot of Magician. I did play a lot, and then ironically I lost 1 in top 16. So, you know, happens. I played Iron Wall because this helps you with unevenly matched Cosmic Cyclone and like a bunch of other problem cards. I thought I would play a lot of Infernoid this weekend because that's like a popular deck on DB. It was 1 Infernoid. I didn't get to play him, but you know, I feel like if I did, this would have came in clutch. Oh, and this also helps against Tritstar. They can't do the trap card, and they can't do the trap card, you know? But after this weekend, I don't even know if the trap cards are win condition. I think it's just like a bunch of like potatoes and hand traps. This is Skill Drain. It's not really Skill Drain, but basically Skill Drain. I had to give a Skill Drain bet though, so this is Proxy Skill Drain. I just played 2 Skill Drains. And then for the extra deck, don't really play one because my philosophy was that don't need it to beat people. Nah, just kidding. I didn't play one because I had to play that card, and that card's a Skill Drain. I played 2 of these cards because this just helps with back row. Thought I would play mirror matches and, you know, paleos and stuff. I did play a paleo, didn't really play a mirror match, but if I did, I feel like this would have been ready. I chose this over Twin Twister because I don't really care if I'm going for or second. I would just set this and then they can't kill me. I like that free +1. I don't really want to attribute or discard a card to pop their card when the card does that for free. I started this in every time I went second. This card just wins you the game. If they can't stop this, they lose. That's why I played a second Iron Wall on the side deck. I had to give it back, so I don't really have Iron Wall right now with me, but I played a second Iron Wall on the side deck. The Iron Wall helped me to not lose to Galaxy Cyclone and not lose to unevenly. And then again, if I played Infernoid, I would have sided that in. I didn't play Infernoid. And then the Trickstar Trap. I played these to not lose to Zaphion the Time Lord, because if they summon Zaphion and attack you, you kind of lose unless you flip that, and then you just take that damage and you just feel happy. This also allows Beals, and this is really only against Magician. Didn't really play. I did play Magician. I didn't really feel like sided them in, so I didn't because I had Skill Drain, the Monarch Erupt card. But yeah, if I went second, I would have sided these in, but I did not. I played a Mistake. I had to do it back. I didn't really sided in ever, but I feel like if I went first against Spyro, I would have. played 2 Ash Blossom because sometimes I would go set, but sometimes I mean like I would usually probably go second every game too, and then I would slide that in. They would do like Desires or something, I would flip that, they'd be like, wow, I just Ned, and I'd be like, yeah dude. Then I would just draw my cards, activate Demise, and it's like I didn't even Ned, you know? But yeah. I played Mad C because thought it would be good, but it only had one function this weekend, along with this card. These cards had one function, and that was to lose me my top 16 game. Happens, you know, I demised. I was like, ooh, I'm great. So I ashed his Desires. That's alright, right? He made the board. I unevenly, I'm like, dude, there's no way I can win. I have a demise. So I demised. I set my back row, then I demised, and then I drew these 3, and I was like, oh, that's how I lose the game. And that's how I lost game 3. But yeah. These cards suck. I would never slide them in again. That was their profile. Shout out to the person who lent me the deck, Ali. He's the boy. Shout out to Roland. He's washed up. I just had to mention that. Shout out to Chris. He saved me from dying the first week of school. He fed me. Speaking of being fed, shout out to Andy. He's recording and he feeds me regularly. So I think those are all the shout-outs I need to give. Oh, and TGS Trades, my sponsor. I don't really have any of their apparel right now because I left it at home, but shout out to them.